clear to whoever what it's like when you're shattered, left standing in the lurch at a church where people were saying, my God, that's tough. She stood him up. No point in us remaining. We may as well go home, as I did on my own, alone again. Naturally.
What does it mean to be lonely to you, Timothy?
Huh? What kind of question is that?
I think it's a fair question. What does it mean to be lonely to you?
I don't know. Why are you asking me all these weird questions? Do you know why she sent me in here? Does my mom think I'm lonely? Is that it?
No, I'm not going to answer those questions today. I just think that it's fair to ask, what does the word lonely mean to you personally?
I don't know. Being by yourself? Abandoned, maybe?
Okay, except I think that you're searching for the universal definition, and that's not what I'm going for. What I want, Timothy, is what does the word lonely mean to you, Timothy? I'll ask you an easier question. Have you ever felt lonely before?
Of course I have. Everybody probably has. What kind of stupid question is that?
Look, Timothy, I know that you don't want to be here today, but please answer the question respectfully. The sooner you do, the sooner that you can get out of here. Capiche?
Yeah. Capiche.
Okay. So tell me about a time when you felt lonely.
Like I said before, I've been lonely. Actually, growing up, my mom and I moved around a lot. In my 17 years of living, I've lived in 8 different houses, and nothing really felt like home. There was no consistency in my life at the time. The lack of consistency made it hard for me to make friends, and so even with my mom by my side, I was and felt alone. It also didn't help that I had no social skills whatsoever. For a reason I still don't understand, my different classmates never really liked me growing up. Maybe I was an easy target because I was always the new kid. Maybe it's because it made them feel secure that they weren't being laughed at. From the different playgrounds, to the many school lunchrooms, to the different paths home. Shit, even on my birthdays, it felt as if I was always alone over all of those years growing up.
Well, Timothy, I'm sorry to hear that, but at least your mother was there for you, is that correct?
Yeah, right. She was my only true friend growing up.
Well, what about now then? It says here you spent 3 years in Del Reyes. Now, wouldn't that constitute some sort of consistency? Would you agree with that, Timothy?
Yeah, I guess. At first it was rough. You know.
At first?
Yeah, over time I was able to make friends. But it all started with Ben.
Ben. Okay. Who is Ben, and where did you two meet?
I actually met Ben after I got the shit kicked out of me for some money.
Next time I ask you for your money, don't say no, idiot. I won't stop next time.
He had appeared out of nowhere and offered me a helping hand, which no one had ever done.
Yo, you good?
And from that day on, I've seen Ben every day. Though we don't have any classes together, it seemed like we were always together. Ben had even introduced me to his outside of school friends, and as a strange feeling, It was the first time in my life where I didn't feel alone. I finally had someone to eat with. I finally had someone to walk home with. I finally had people to spend my weekends with. Even my most recent birthday party wasn't spent alone. I think I've finally found my people, my friends.
And what does your mother think of these people?
Oh, she actually hasn't met them yet.
She hasn't met them yet. And why is that?
To be honest, I'm nervous for her to meet them. They're my first real friends, and I don't want her to not like them. Eventually, though. I swear she'll meet them.
I understand, Timothy. That was an excellent response. So let's go on to the next question. Thank you for being so patient with me this afternoon, Ms. Johnson. Okay. For the time that I've spent with your son, Timothy, I need to inform you that your son, Timothy, has developed schizophrenia.
Wait. Wow. Wow. What?
Ms. Johnson, from the information that I have received from Timothy and the data that I have received from the overall diagnosis, he has developed schizophrenia.
How is that even possible? I mean, nobody in my family has it. I mean, isn't it genetic? I mean, for Christ's sake, he's fucking 17 years old. How is this even
Ms.
possible?
Johnson, schizophrenia can start as young as 17. It can be caused by environmental factors or even from a psychotic episode. You see, again, from the information you've given me and the information I gather from talking to Tim, his friends are just illusions, just hallucinations.
Oh my god.
Like the example you gave me about the other day, when you had to come back home for your keys and you heard him talking from his room. You had described to me that you thought he was on some type of drugs, the way he was interacting with no one and nothing. And he had gone into great detail earlier today about what him and his friends had done last Saturday, the day you had walked in. The personal relationships he thinks he has formed are just a part of a fantasy in his head.
So, where do we go from here? What does this mean?
Well, Ms. Johnson, from this point on, it is entirely up to you how we move forward. Timothy's schizophrenia doesn't seem to have him in danger, or anyone else for that matter, yet. The key word being yet. We could also start to treat it now with medication and therapies as well.
I cannot believe that this is happening to him.
I am very, very sorry to be giving you this news, Mrs. Johnson. He seems like a very outstanding young man. I guess he just got tired of being alone.
Yeah, man. My mom made me see a doctor the other day. The guy's such a weirdo.
Wait, really, bro? Why would you do that?
I don't know. She's been acting really weird around me recently.
Oh, damn. That's strange. I wonder why.
I think she's on to you guys.
What are you talking about?
I think she realized you guys aren't real.
Whoa, Timothy, what are you saying?
It's okay, Ben. I won't let them take you away from me. Because without you, I'd be alone again.
Back over the years, whatever else appears. I remember I cried when my father died, never wishing to hide the tears. And at 65 years old, my mother, God rest her soul, couldn't understand why the only man she besides encouragement from me, no words were ever spoken. When she passed away, I cried and cried all day, alone again, naturally. Alone again, naturally.